One Way Ministries has been operating since 1996, and so what we've been doing really hasn't changed very much. We offer our leaders two different journeys, this journey inward and this journey outward. Both are really important. The journey inward provides a place where our leaders can be authentic, where they can develop some great friendships with one another, where they can go deeper in their walk with Christ. That then positions them, that then gives them some of the relationships and the trust that they need in order to work together to reach the city. And so that leads them into the journey outward.
Most pastors and leaders are in a position where everybody looks to them and they have to be strong. But behind that person is a real person that also has a heart, that has a family, that may have a wayward child or issues themselves, things they're struggling with. And in a lot of setups, there's no place for them to really talk honestly and to really reveal who they are. Link Ottawa is really intentionally focused for pastors and leaders, and we help strengthen the foundations from which they lead.
Almost every parable in Scripture was based on a marketplace story, such as the sower of the seed. And so the marketplace is where Jesus spent his time, very little time in the synagogue. And then where did he choose his disciples? He chose them from professionals, from workers, from fishermen, from tax collectors and lawyers. So the marketplace is very important to the gospel, and Yield Ottawa wants to take advantage of that. When Jesus said go, he said go into all the world and make disciples. He didn't just mean missionaries going overseas. He meant business leaders, entrepreneurs, called by him, anointed by him, and commissioned by the church to go into the marketplace to do the very work Jesus came to do.
Over 10 years ago, it was recognized that women who are married to pastors and ministry leaders have some unique struggles. And that happened from just talking with them and hearing their heart and starting to understand what their lives can look like. The great blessings, but the really unique challenges that come with it. We're trying to create safe spaces where women can come together, be themselves, grow in their relationship with Christ, and develop great friendships.
I think it dawned on pastors, especially a number of years ago, that we could do a lot of things better together, and especially when it comes to fulfilling the Great Commission, that we needed to do it together if we're going to be effective. Love Ottawa is a network of churches and ministries, businesses, Christians all over the city who want to work together to bring Jesus to the city and the city to Jesus.
Prayer is more effective than we can possibly imagine. Prayer is answered in ways that we don't expect and we don't always recognize. When something significant has happened in history that God has done, you can always trace it back to a faithful group of people who were praying. And so we are really dependent on the Lord to teach us to pray corporately as much as individually. So we really are dependent on Him in the midst of all of this.
My encouragement would be, let us know who you are, because we'd love to let you know about opportunities that would help serve you and help you to be the leader that you're called to be in whatever sphere of influence you have.